man is back.
Oh, okay, boys. Oh my gosh, the man got that stuff. This is a 5 out of freaking 5.
It is beat making time.
Next week is E3 week. My album comes out next week.
I have the leopard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But look at that, my God.
This is your boy. All right, ladies and gentlemen of the YouTube citizens, y'all know who this is. This is your boy Dash, the True Inferno. Back at it with another Call of Duty Black Ops 6 commentary gameplay for you guys. And okay, this coming weekend is All-Star Weekend. And what I want to talk about is the actual All-Star game itself, which is now going to be in the form of 3 games. By the looks of this. So check this out. Here's how this will work. So, and I'm reading the tweet because this is like the only way this could be explained. So check this out. This is from NBA PR. This is their Twitter. So yeah, they have a Twitter. So it reads as follows. TNT tonight. Now this was posted on February the 11th. So, this was like a day ago as I'm recording this, by the way. Moving on. TNT tonight revealed the semifinal matchups and team names for the 2025 NBA All-Star Game, more like the NBA All-Star Games. So it would go as follows. On one side, it would be the Chuck's Global Stars, which consists of the following players. Let me read his name. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Y'all know him. But y'all should know all these guys. They're about to name, that is. Nikola Jokic, a.k.a. the Joker. Donovan Mitchell. Okay, maybe not all of them, because check this out. Alperen Sengun, Pascal Siakam, Karl Anthony Towns, Victor Wembanyama, Victor obviously, and Trae Young. So here we're going up against Kenny's Young Stars, which consists of Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, let's go from Detroit, Anthony Edwards, Darius Garland, Tyler Hero, Jaren Jackson Jr., Evan Mobley, and Jalen Williams. That's on one side. The winner of that game will play the winner of the other game, which is semifinals number 2, which will feature Shaq's OGs, which consists of Jaylen Brown, even though I won't necessarily call him OG, but whatever. Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, James Harden, Kyrie Irving, LeBron James, Damian Lillard, and Jason Tatum. Again, I wouldn't call him an OG either, but whatever. They will be going against Candace Rising Stars. So we don't know who this is because this will feature the winner of the Rising Star game that will be happening on Friday. Now, this game will consist of players who are like rookies and sophomores in the NBA. Once upon a time, it was called the rookie game, but then they switched it up and just called it the Rising Stars. So it normally consists of rookies and sophomore players, players who've been in the league for like 2 years, whatever the case may be, or been in the league for at least 1 year, rather. So the winner of that game will move on to Sunday. Now, here how this works. So check this out. And this starts at 8 o'clock this Sunday, by the way. So check this out. The semifinal winners will advance to meet in the championship. For all 3 games of the mini tournament, the first team to 40 points wins. So that's how this works. So it's going to be a game, 3 games. And in all 3 games, whoever scores 40 points first will win that game. So there you go with that. And I'll be honest. I'll be perfectly honest. I don't like this. I don't like this at all because the thing about it is this. They still announce the Eastern All-Stars, the starters and the reserves, and the Western All-Stars, the starters and reserve. Now, if I were to look up the All-Star lineup, I guess, who got selected, whatever the case may be, it's weird. It's very, very, very weird. So, like, it's weird. I'm trying to find where they're not. Okay, here we go. It's the 2025 All-Star roster. So check this out. No, that's just the whole, the Shaq OGs and stuff like that. But what I want to look for is who's the starters. Oh, you know what? They got them right here. Okay, so check this out. So on the rest, Stephen Curry is a starter. And let's see. LeBron James is a starter on the rest. And then I'm not moving to the East West. I just saw West first. Let's go from there. And then we got the Joker, Nikola Jokic, a starter. Shai, another starter. And there should be one more, right? Yeah, there should be one more, right? Yeah, I just named. Yeah, there should be one more. Oh, you know what? it could be a scenario where we got injured players because, you know, some of these players are injured. So there's that as well. But, oh, Kevin Durant. Yeah, there he is. Okay, that's the fifth. Kevin Durant is the fifth All-Star starter. On the rest. Now on the East, we got Jason Tatum. And then we got, moving down the list, we got Jalen Brunson. And then we got, let me see, Donovan Mitchell, Karl Anthony Towns, and I missed one. Oh, Giannis. So he was the other starter. So, yeah, there you go with that. And then everybody else who would put in are reserves. And then, of course, there's some players who were put in to replace the injured. Like, for example, Giannis would be playing, so he's been replaced by Trae Young. And then another example would be Kyrie. No, Kyrie was put in to replace Anthony Davis, who is injured. So there you go with that. So, yeah, it's two scenarios like that. So they still got to announce the starters and the reserves, but I'm like, as if it's the East against the rest. And I'm like, but there's 4 teams, or technically 3 in this case. So that's why this makes no sense to me. So I don't like that. That's one of the reasons why I don't like this format. Now we're talking about one, instead of 1 game, it's now 3. And my thing about it is this. The problem with the All-Star game in the past is, like, they don't play hard. Like, people pay a lot of money to show up to the All-Star game, and the players don't play hard. So what makes you think they're going to play hard for this? Like, the only ones that are going to be playing hard are the reserve. I'm not the reserve, but the rising stars. Because they got something to prove here. They're going against the all-stars, like the best of the best right here, so to speak. So it's like, why? This makes no sense to me. None at all. And then, notice how every team that I named so far, in terms of like the roster, consists of 8 players. Like, every single one of these teams normally have 8 players. Like, let me do that count here. Yeah. They all have 8 players. So when looking at the Candace Rising Stars, the Rising Star game, it was normally 24 players in that. So how you gonna do that? Like, is the winning team, all 12 players, gonna show up, or is it just 8? Like, how does that work? So I don't like. It's just crazy. It's weird. I don't like it. I don't think this is gonna pass even this year, because what's going to happen is this. The Rising Stars going to win the whole thing, because they're going to be the only ones playing hard. Everybody else is going to be like, oh, it's a layup line. We're going to let them. We ain't playing defense. We just going to do whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then the Rising Stars going to take advantage and win. That's all that's going to happen here. So I'm still going to watch, because I'll be honest, anytime NBA All-Star Weekend happens, I'm always out of town because of some Pokemon Go event. So this is the first time where I'm actually not going out of town. That would be like 2 days after, where I can be at home for All-Star Weekends, which is crazy. So I'm going to watch it, and then I'm just going to complain about the games, not games. So, yeah, there you go with that. Again, Rising Stars will win this. So that's my thoughts on that, and I'm going to call it a wrap. So with all that said, y'all know who this is. This boy, New J Gatsby, a.k.a. New Stephen A. Smith, saying peace out, y'all, and I'll see y'all next time. Yeah.